Here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. I feel like it's kind of unfair that he's not here to defend himself against you as he's making this walk, but ubiquitously regarded, DC, as the best bantamweight event.
I love that word, ubiquitously, or whatever. I don't know how to say it. It's beautiful, but if you're going to talk about someone and use that word, it needs to be Dominick Cruz, because he really is one of the greatest fighters this division has ever seen. One of the smartest guys that I've ever been around. He fights with me constantly at the commentary table.
He does.
But I love it because I feel like it brings out the most in both of us. And when Dominick Cruz is challenged, he always steps up. That's why he's been so successful in his mixed martial arts career.
We talk a lot about the footwork, the cardio, the striking. The one thing Dominick will tell you, if he needs to take a beating and lean on that heart and that toughness, he is more than willing to do so. Good to see Dom Cruz back on the proving ground. Well, he was a three-time NCAA qualifier as a Cal State Fullerton wrestler. He is a former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. He is Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, and he is ready to add to his legacy here tonight.
And for all those wrestling accomplishments, he doesn't even need to use it. He's become a great striker under Dwayne Ludwig, a guy that can beat you with kicks, a guy that can beat you with the boxing, and the footwork is something that we haven't seen in the UFC for a very long time. TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all time.
And he is truly in his element on fight night. Absolutely loves the bright lights and everything that fight night entails. Another big spot for Dillashaw here tonight. TJ Dillashaw, set to fight the Dominator, Dominick Cruz. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, we are sold out tonight because the two greatest bantamweights of all time are the men on the marquee. Here we go, round one, Dominick Cruz, TJ Dillashaw. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
It's crazy to think there was a time that this was not a big and marquee division in the UFC. The rise is really attributed to these two fighters. You got the greatest bantamweights of all time, two of the most skilled fighters we've ever seen, matching up for the second time.
Bang Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw on a really good flow here, DC. Oh, just out of range with that right hand.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Dillashaw moving forward with a combination. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relax.
Oh, and now a beautiful capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful. The way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Fight champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot, and those shots, leads to your face starting to swell.
collar tie. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Dillashaw. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee!
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
There you go. There you go.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at it. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Oh, lands a big left hand.
He closes the...
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Cruz's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Round 2 is next. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad.
Ready to fight?
It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Strike lands clean. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Cruz has got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Oh, he didn't like that one.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's got the single collar tie.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Oh man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, heavy shots raining down.
In the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dillashaw.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
You got it,
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Oh, big shots here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and some would describe the swelling above his eye as critical. That's one adjective you could use. Not sure how much longer he can actually stay in this fight. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Third round underway. Nice kick there by Dominick Cruz. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top.
Relax, keep your hands up.
Cruz gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, big right hand, yes. And yet another hook landed there by Dillashaw.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Rips the body there. Good series of punches by him there. He is, man, has his chin been tested early.
Now we're going. Oh, big elbow. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands and stuff.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take line takedown and say, you can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that. Beautiful.
Back mount now. All right, so Dillashaw's in half guard now. Looks like someone took...
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, he's backed up again. You gotta like that. Shoot him. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You gotta try to find whether or not you're gonna land ground and pound here or if you're gonna go to submission.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Nice.
Lands a big elbow there.
You need to fight back.
Dillashaw gets back up here. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down, and with the goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
30 seconds in the round.
Fight
Oh,
back.
now going to the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either ground and pound or he can chase submissions.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut above his eye has gotten really, really bad at this point, and candidly, the location could not be any worse. If this cut gets any deeper and starts to bleed any more, prevailing wisdom is they're going to stop this fight. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. He's effective with straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Dillashaw's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor?
Oh,
Like
big
that.
elbow.
Like that.
Nice transition. Now he's going full mount. Right now, it looks like he's gonna chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. Oh, that's it. That's it.
And there it is!
Holy smokes.
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a performance.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, TJ Dillashaw!
Well, you can't have a conversation about the greatest bantamweights of all time without coming across the name Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, and he gets it done tonight.
TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest fighters this division has ever seen. Tonight he proves it once again with a big victory as he continues his journey in the UFC.